up, all you cuties? No homo. Vocal Pilot here. Sorry for my little week of inactivity. Whoever follows me on Twitter may know that I've been working very hard on a very important edit for my editing channel. But anyway, today bringing you a new series of my commentating of epicness on top of my gameplay of epicness, which really isn't that epic. Actually, I resent that. This one was alright, but this series is going to be called My Best, My Worst, where I either get suggested a topic by you awesome people, or I do what I do this week and I make my own topic. Though I would really like to make content that you want to watch, so if you think of something, let me know. This week's topic is going to be my best and my worst day ever. Okay, so I don't really know which one you guys would rather me start with, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with my best, because my worst really sucks, so I'll save it for last. My best day ever. That is seriously a very tough question for me, especially since that day will most likely be a month from now, and I'll explain that in a month, but my best day ever, I'm gonna give it a tie. First goes to when I was around 8, and my parents took me, my brother, and my sister to Orlando for some reason. There was some sort of work conference for my mom, and we had to stay the night at a hotel, and the next day, on the way home, we pulled into Disney World. First off, for an 8-year-old, that surprise practically gave me a heart attack. I was so happy. I know it's a cheesy best day, but it was my first time going with my stepdad along with the whole family, and I just still feel that family bond from this day, and I'll just always remember it. So that's one of my best days. My other best day is definitely the day I walked the stage and graduated high school. It's not so much that I was so happy with my accomplishment, it was just I absolutely hated high school. And it wasn't really the people. I got along with everybody. I got along with the teachers. I always felt as if I was wasting my time learning repetitive stuff. So yeah, definitely graduating high school was one of my best days ever. Okay, so I don't have much to say about my best day, but my worst day. Oh god. Alright, so I can tell you the exact date for this one. This happened on October 2nd, 2001. First off, let me point out that for my school district, this was the annual bus stop safety day, and they asked all parents to go wait at the bus stop with their children. Now, luckily, my parents didn't know about this safety day, so I just got my backpack and walked the 2 blocks to my bus stop with my sister. I actually got there a little early to meet a friend. So yeah, you know, we're all just chilling there and in the grass, and next thing you know, I'm flying through the air. All 3 of us were hit by a fucking car. Yeah. Not to mention she had 4 kids in her car, so the moment it happened, you see those kids freaking out, getting out of the car, all 3 of us lying on the ground in pain. Okay, so my sister gets up and literally sprints all the way home and gets my dad, so my friend and I are on the ground hollering in pain while this lady is freaking the fuck out, and these other kids are crying and screaming. So my friend's mom gets there and gets her son up, and I knew from the moment I tried to get up, my leg was broken. Not only could I just not move it, but every time I tried, the bone would puncture more into my leg. I've honestly never felt so much pain. So one thing leads to another, and I get bay-flighted to the nearest children's hospital. They do their scans and stuff, and it turns out I broke my femur, which happens to be the strongest bone in the human body. Way to go, lady that was blinded by the sun and hit 3 kids. Anyway, so of course they had to do surgery, and turns out they messed up, so they'd redo surgery 2 years later, meaning for 2 years, my right leg wasn't growing. So because of that day, I had to spend about a year of my life in a wheelchair. Couldn't play high school football, and my right leg is a couple inches shorter than my left. Not even kidding you. But on a serious note, guys, no hate on this lady. I mean, yes, she wasn't using her sun visor when she should have been, but, you know, shit happens, accidents happen, and I already forgave the lady, like, the next day. And no, I didn't get any money out of this. No, my mom didn't get any money out of this. There were no lawyers involved. Shit happens, and you just gotta accept it. Get past it. Alright, so yeah, that's all I got for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please share with me your best and your worst day in the comments. I'd love to hear it, and I'll reply back to everybody. So, also, if you have an idea for next week's, make sure to let me know. This has been your Vocal Pilot, and I am out of here.